So, okay, are you even 27 yet?
No.
All right. You have been through a lot. Like, seriously. I have a lot, no, I have a lot of respect for what you've done, where you've been, how you've handled yourself. Not easy. You were thrown into the scene, what were you, 10, 11 years
I
old?
was 6 then.
6. But like it was
7 was time. By the time I was 7, I got a record deal.
unbelievable.
Wow.
But you've been through a lot though. Like you've been in and out of rehab, and you've had some money issues and relationship stuff. And what I sense is that you're honest. You're honest with your fans, honest with yourself, and you have to look positive, or else, with all the crap that the world will throw at you, you end up in a gutter somewhere, and nobody really cares at the end of the day. You have to love yourself. Is that a tough thing for you is that a tough sort of mindset for you to get yourself into?
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I sometimes I see, like fans that come around, that have been around for a long time. They've known my brother a long time, know me a long time. They expect a lot, and, sometimes I just don't feel like giving them everything that I always have, you know what I mean? And sometimes they will turn their backs on you, and they'll say really horrible things about you, and you won't expect it. And you'll be like, wow, I can't believe this, I've been nice to you all these times, and one time where it's like, I'm having a bad day or something's wrong with me.
You can't have an off day.
And you don't care about that. They don't care about that, because they look to us to help them have a good day.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it gets confusing. And my life has been crazy, because I started off, with my career, and my parents were my managers. So, and when I was, the whole money issues that I had, the bankruptcy issues that I had, that all, was derived from when I was 12 and 13 years old.
Oh.
Hillary Duff. Okay, so this is why I like you. This is why I respect you. This was like when you were 13, 14, you had a relationship with Hillary Duff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you found your way to mess around with Lindsay Lohan. And Lindsay was like, whoa. I mean, it was young, but for you, you're like, oh my God. So how does a 13-year-old, like, I don't think I kissed a girl until I was like 15 or 16. And you're messing around with two of the biggest stars in Hollywood, jumping back and forth.
I was a naive little kid.
Yeah.
Didn't really know. Kind of grew up in a weird entertainment world and didn't know right from wrong, really, or understand the repercussions of right from wrong. Until, I got denied, by Hillary. And these days, I don't know her. I mean, I don't know, I tweeted something earlier this year. It was heard around the whole world.
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
Yes, you did.
You know what? So what? You wear your heart on your sleeve.
I
Is that
do.
so wrong?
You know what? I do, and it's okay if people want to, like, chop you down or chop me down for it.
But
That's okay.
let's talk
I'm
about
not
what
mad at
happened.
that.
Here's what happened. So you're 26, about to be 27. Hillary was somebody who you dated a decade and a half ago. She broke up with her man, the hockey player. And then were you trying to just get her attention, maybe try to get her back to rekindle something?
No, I mean, absolutely not. I just saw somebody who had tweeted something to me saying, Women Crush Wednesday, Hillary Duff, at Aaron Carter. And they posted that, and then I saw a picture of Hillary, and I was like, oh, she looks really pretty. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, I said, don't be that stupid D-bag, that loses the love of his life like me,
Gets drunk one night and gets on Twitter.
It was crazy. It was a crazy situation, and I hate it. It's like,
Do you regret
one
that?
of those things that I wish, like I could have done right, but it is what it is. I have no intention of being with her these days. I don't know.
Do you think she could have handled it? Do you think she could have handled it a little bit differently? Because she was like, oh yeah, I forget her response.
Yeah, you don't regret the tweet. You regret how you handled the relationship. I just want to be clear.
Oh, me was what it was obviously cheating on her.
Right. So you regret what you did to her,
Yeah.
not
But I
what
thought
you
that
tweeted.
when you tweeted that out to Hillary, like, I don't know, I thought that she could have handled that a little bit better.
Yeah, apparently it rubbed her the wrong way. Sorry.
Partly cloudy, a nice day today, high 60. Cold tonight, low 40. Tomorrow, even warmer, partly sunny, high 67.
Wow, 67, yeah.
67, right?
67 here. Are you going to be hanging around? What's your, like, touring schedule? Aaron Carter, by the way, is with us. And by the way,
Hey!
can I just say that
Other people's day.
I kind of thought you were going to be like a DD a little bit. Like, I'm not even going to lie, because I was like, he's a perennial young punk. Because you were so successful.
That's Brian's old man
You know what?
talking.
No. Because like, but people probably,
I love it.
but people probably, and eat away, by the way.
Yes.
Donuts, yeah, dude. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We'll do all the talking.
You gotta hurry up. Why you gotta be so mean?
But people just assume that you're just kind of a punk,
I know.
right?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because I am.
You're such a good
You're
guy,
really
though.
great.
And you've been through so much. The best
Really,
thing,
we
you
enjoy
may be,
this.
you may be a punk, you may be a DV, but you know what? You're honest and revealing. Like, and you don't care, like, because I was a little apprehensive to ask you some stuff,
Right.
and you don't really.
You said
very,
everything's okay.
You're very comfortable.
You know,
with that.
you gotta have humility in your life. If you're not willing to like take responsibility for the things that you've done, or at least like embrace who you are, then who are you? And what are you?
Is that part of your healing process too, like going through the way that you did this business and kind of coming full circle and saying, okay, I'm responsible for me, but I'm also responsible for other people, almost doing like a do-over?
Of course. I mean, that is what that's how it happened again. It's like, okay, it's not just me involved here. You know, once people start believing in me, I got all this other, you know, team of people, you know, that are investing their time and putting their efforts into it. You know, publicists, managers, business managers, accountants. You know what I mean? Tour managers, dancers, drummers, DJs. You know, there's all kinds of just different variables, and it's absolutely exactly what you said. I mean,
Everyone's so afraid of TMZ and Radar and Twitter. Like, they're
People
afraid to
talking.
say what they think.
Mhm.
And we're not out to get you.
No, I know
No,
that, but
he's
here's the
just
thing.
curious.
It's like when Eminem did 8 Mile,
Yeah.
and when he did that one rap where it was like, yeah, I am white trash, I am this, I am that. Okay, you rap,
Exactly. Nothing.
battle me. What do you have to say?
Exactly.
Right.
You diffuse the situation before the haters. Before the haters can hate.
And I got tons of them, man.
'Cause you
I got
know-
tons of them.
You know what Taylor Swift says, right? The haters
Hey,
gonna hate.
Hey.
I love Taylor Swift.
You like Halloween? Do you?
Gosh,
Will you go out? Do you get dressed up? What's the weekend gonna be like for you?
Look, here, if I wasn't a singer, dude, I
Yeah.
would probably be one of those guys that works at Universal that scares the crap out of little kids.
Yep.
Because I have this like thing where I
Tell
enjoy
me
it.
about it.
It's like I don't know if it's maybe if it's a man thing, like if us men.
Well, you know what it is. You sense vulnerability and you take advantage of it. That's a man thing. Yes.
Take it.
Yes, my friend.
You touched me.
Now that is the essence of man right there.
Dude, I swear, I could like be that guy. Like I could make a living for myself and be totally happy being Jason Voorhees
Yeah.
and having a chainsaw with no chain and scaring the crap out of little
I love
kids.
that.
Like
Yeah.
that would be so much fun.
Now, as far as like, will you get? I know you're going to be on the road this week, but will you get dressed up, you and your girl? Will you do like? You're not. It's too early to do a couple's costume. Don't go there. Like, don't ever go there. Do not.
You know what? I love the
Do
advice that I
not.
get from them. Like,
I'm telling you, he should write a book because he's got life
he's a smart
lessons.
gentleman.
Make sure she's about the real AC. The real AC.
That is
But
true.
how do I do that?
How do you
Well,
know?
But you know what? I don't even think I have to with this one.
You know when you
I
do
think-
that? You do that on those days
When it's
where
effortless.
when you're tired and you're depressed and you're frustrated
You're beat
and you're
down.
exhausted.
And what do I do?
And you're laying there and you don't feel like getting out. You don't feel like getting off the tour bus, and she either lays there next to you until you feel well enough or gives you your time and your space and completely understands. That moment where you're not Aaron Carter the superstar, where you're Aaron Carter the piece of crap, like happens to everybody.
Right.
And
when
she's
you're
still
lowest.
there for you, either giving you the good positive energy to get better.
Oh, I'm a
or to
terrible
give
person
you
to
your
be
t-
with. So.
Well, we all get like that.
Or
So
she goes and gets you Dunkin' Donuts. So there might
You
be
know
that.
what?
There
If
might
she
be
can-
that.
she could step up her Dunkin' Donut game.
game, yep,
A little bit.
yep.
If you're
You know,
listening.
ain't that right, Ellen? She can step up her Dunkin' Donut.
Well, I'm not gonna do
game.
it.
I didn't know how you were gonna be,
We didn't know what to expect.
and whatever I thought, I let it, for a second get in my head that you were gonna be tough to interview, and I could not have been any further from the truth. I wish you nothing but the best of
Thank you
success.
so much.
You're refreshing and you're honest and you're
Honest,
talented
yes,
and you've
thank
been to
you.
hell and back. And I like that. I think that's so cool. Like, you have so much to offer, so much to give, and I hope that the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years of your performances reflect how much you appreciate the opportunity that you've been given. And I think that you'll take advantage of that.
Absolutely. I lost it all, and gaining it all back just makes me realize how much I love it and how much I'm appreciative of it. And that's, you know, that's a real blessing for me, because not a lot of people get opportunities like that, you know, to get something back in their life that was the greatest thing in their life. You know? And the greatest thing in my life is being able to, you know, being able to perform for girls and dudes and people all over the world, and be able to put smiles on their faces and be crazy. Like, it's just like when I started, man, I didn't even have a wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even own a wallet.
Right.
Okay, so it was never about money and about all of this other stuff. It was about, you know, the essence of making people smile and doing weird things and trying to impress them. You know what I mean? Like when you're a little kid, like you want to climb a tree and show people how high you can climb the tree, you know, or do a cartwheel and show them. So that's always been about impressing people. I'm a prover. Like I'm the youngest of my family out of 5 children. You know, I'm the baby, so I have a lot to prove, and I'm always going to continue doing that.